The killer knocks the woman unconscious and drags her back to a warehouse. When the woman wakes up, she begs him to spare the child in her belly, but she is still killed and dismembered. When Andy sees his wife's body, it feels like his world collapses instantly. Using his identity as an agent, Andy quickly locks onto 4 suspects. The first suspect is sent to the hospital by him with thunderous methods. The second is also beaten into serious injury by him. When he tracks down the third suspect, Andy finds his wife's ring here. When he finally finds the killer is about to murder another victim. Andy quickly subdues the killer, but does not kill him. Instead, he makes the killer swallow a tracking capsule, because he wants the killer to experience the feeling of despair. After the killer goes to a clinic and has his wounds bandaged, he threatens the female nurse to take off her clothes. At this moment, Andy appears behind the killer like a ghost. This time, he cuts the killer's Achilles tendon, and then throws the killer into the outskirts. The killer realizes that he is found by him again and again, so there must be a tracking device installed on his body. After the killer takes out the tracker from his body, he realizes that things have already gone beyond his control. A few hours later, he receives a phone call from the police. When he rushes back home, everyone in his family has been killed. Seeing this scene, he is filled with regret and anger. At this moment, the killer takes the initiative to call him and provoke him. Immediately after, the killer comes to the entrance of the police station to turn himself in and seek police protection. Once the killer is arrested, he will lose his chance for revenge, so he must take the man away in front of the police. He takes the killer to the place where his wife was murdered, and then begins to torture the killer like crazy. But even so, the killer continues to mock him. In order to make the killer feel despair, he ties the killer under a guillotine, and the rope connected to the guillotine is tied to the doorway. Then he calls the killer's family over. As the door is opened, although the killer finally receives the punishment he deserves, his heart can never let it go.